because the technology is evolving so fast, and there are skill gaps. And gaps, why it is happening is like we know about our own area of research, our own area of work, but when it comes for a multidisciplinary understanding, many of us do not have that expertise or knowledge, or maybe we do not get the opportunity to learn also. Although it is very easier now. When I came to US, that time there was no internet, no email. Maybe some of most of you are born in the smartphone area, Jamana. But the point is, at those days, forget about smartphones. We didn't have internets. I wrote, first of all, when I applied to NASA, I wrote a letter by hand and I posted it. That was the thing, or fax. No internet, no email. So think about how the technology evolution that I have seen starting from 90s till now, it's 30 plus years, changes. When smartphone, first of all, when I took the Motorola hand cell, it was like a brick. And I have photographs of those, which is like really how the smartphone evolution happened. Is like nowadays the students cannot even live life without having the smartphone in hand. So the technology is, what I'm trying to say is, technology is evolving very fast, and mainly now, last year or two, the AI in era is changing it very very fast, and many of those jobs or the skill sets that we are used to, those are not needed anymore. AI can do that. So we need to evolve with that. So access to the quality education, which gives the bigger sense, as well as like hardware oriented understanding along with AI, is very much important. And that's where the mentorship comes. Also, the challenges are like geographic and social challenges. Some of the social challenges, I mean, you all might know that in different geographic areas have different types of social challenges. And also underrepresentation of, I think I'm missing some words here, underrepresentation of some geographic as well as social strata folks still is there. And then workplace culture and recruitment biases are there. These are all like untold things, but it is there, and I myself have gone through many of those. And then how to address those and how to navigate through those kind of workplace issues are something that to learn, and you sometimes learn by experiencing. But if you have some mentors whom you can talk to, or create a network of folks who can you can discuss with, then what happens is like you can navigate through those challenges much easier. And many of us suffer from imposter syndrome. This is something, of course, high achievers and the people who wants to really progress in their career, they suffer more because self-doubting. We all self-doubt, okay, I may not be able to do that, and I may not be good enough to do that, kind of a attitude. So, or maybe, high achievers, they think that they know everything, others do not. So that kind of syndrome, imposter syndrome, it is named, it creates problem in our career progression also. So, I mean, I can talk to about that little bit more later with some examples. Now, I mean, like, of course, we need to have like a diverse and geographically, I mean, representatives of the workforce. And here, that's what I'm showing, like color, race, and other things. In India, sometimes we do not understand, but if we go outside, those are some of the biases that exists in many countries still now. So what I'm trying to say, global progress, whether it is a social progress or environmental other things, engineering is one of the key element in global progress. And technology is What it is, why I am putting more emphasis on this one is like sometimes in some of the circumstances we become so defensive that it hurts us, not the other people. And we expect something from other people. If we do not see that, we react very in a certain way, which impacts the relationship, which impacts the scenario. So how to be a change agent and address those situations while being proactive, that is one of the most important thing I feel that in my career I learned. And that's something I think it's never ending learning, basically. And also having like the assessing self-assessment and self-reflection helps also. And then talking to other and then looking into others' point of view. So those are some of the soft skills which goes with the hard skills, technology skills that we all need to learn. And why I am telling this, I will address that little bit later when we talk about the workshop that we will be doing. And many of you I know that will be attending that. I'm happy to see that. And also, the collaboration that is very important, mainly in the industry, teamwork. You may be the best of the best, but if you are not a team player, then it's a problem. So that is another one that is very important. So this page, if you want to discuss anything later, maybe you can ask me questions. So next one is, what are the challenge and opportunities for RF to terahertz? I'm shifting the gear a little bit because I come from this background, but I will overview talk about it a little bit because we're trying to encourage folks to join this area of research and technology. So exploring the RF to millimeter wave engineering in the artificial intelligence era, as I mentioned before, have significant challenges, but there are many opportunities. Because think about it, all the AI runs on is on sensing, then communication. Mainly, the integrated sensing and communication is becoming a worldwide phenomena now, which needs lots of engineering understanding. Just AI cannot do that, correct? Dumbly cannot. So that's where one of the opportunities that I see for hardware engineers. What happens is the AI you can pick up later on, but the hardware and then hands-on experiences that people have, those and electromagnetics, you cannot just pick up without studying and doing for a long time. So I feel that those basic understanding of the hardwares are very important. And I see that in India, a lot of those things are happening now. And in Assam's Morigaon, I know they're having a big plant that's coming up. But skill set will be a problem because where is the skill in those areas? So why it matters, it comes up there. Because, anything that you say, I may not have the exhaustive full list of applications, but I tried to put some for these frequencies where communication and sense happening, including all the SpaceX and others communications or Kuiper, Amazon that you all are hearing, and then sustainability and environmental impacts, and the future of healthcare even. everything is based on the hardwares, and then hardware specific, the wireless and wireline, all those understanding with electromagnetics at those frequencies are very, very important, because security and privacy comes along with the AI. And as you do that, your higher frequencies, without going into technical details here, I just want to say that those frequencies are very, very important because of like resolution, as well as like secure communication, you can say, from that's those without understanding or enabling those frequencies, AI just working on AI will not help. So AI is revolutionizing also in both ways. It is happening. We are now designing all these millimeter wave circuits, as well as some of the all integrated front ends utilizing AI. And AI is like not perfect yet, but that optimization and then design and computer aided approach is changing the dimensions of like the hardwares also. So the focus is basically, as I have mentioned before, is multidisciplinary understanding. The intersection of like RF and millimeter wave and terahertz technology with AI/ML in modern engineering. Because just doing software again, I'm saying, has to run on the systems and the hardwares, which needs to be energy efficient, which needs to be higher capacity, which needs to be higher data rate, so that you get your AI enable all the like gaming also, all those. It is really pushing the boundaries of the engineering in this field, as well as in the back end also. Signal processing, then FPGA, whole thing from the RF, millimeter wave to the back end, all the way to the computing devices, CPU, GPU, everything needs to be together so that, the AI can run properly. You have seen what NVIDIA has been doing these days, correct? Those engines needs to be running efficiently so that the AI can work. So hardware is important also, hardware understanding. So some of the real world applications here, I just took it from somewhere, is like, you might be seeing Satcom networks that, SpaceX is one of the examples that, and then China also has another of their Satcom things, which is like lower Earth orbit satellite systems, LEOs, as well as some of those are full duplex FD based or adaptive transceiver, because intelligent systems are needed along with AI. The system has to run the AI things, and it is amazing how the hardwares are getting evolving, but energy efficiency is remaining a problem. So without going into details again, technical details again, these are some of the real world applications where hardware, mainly the RF millimeter wave, is important. And in India also, if you look at all the defense and ISRO, DRDO, they all are like working on things. Without RF and millimeter wave, those will not be working. But, combination of AI is coming into the picture. So it is your choice which direction you want to go. But, this is an opportunity, I think, for India now to get into these areas and do world-class, lead the world, basically, and we have the opportunity there. Now, I'm coming to MTTS little bit. Why I'm saying that you will understand later. This is an IEEE. You must be knowing the IEEE society, which is a professional society for electrical and electronics engineering. Maybe the civil and mechanical folks you may not know, but this is a society. IEEE is a society where we have like many societies, professional organization. IEEE is a professional organization where you have many societies like Computer Society, Microwave Theory and Techniques Society, Antennas Propagation Society, then Packaging Society, Optical Society. There are many. And MTTS is one of the big ones and largest ones. And the history is like it was founded in 1952, and it is one of the largest society in the IEEE. And we have now 14,000 members and 360 plus chapters. And we are looking towards in the opening up at least couple of chapters in the northeastern region. Recently, we opened one at IIT Guwahati and then Guwahati University sub-chapters. And also we have NIT Silchar and NIT Meghalaya. So what we are trying to expand it to other states, and Tripura is one of the ones that we want to work with all of you to promote the advancement of these technologies, so that combination of multidisciplinary technologies can be understood very well, and the chapters can work together, and student branches we can open. Excuse me. So we also have MTTS students and young professional programs, and we give out like undergraduate scholarships, postgraduate and undergraduate. And scholarships are amounting $2,500 and the travel supplement to attend one of the flagship conferences in US. Mostly it happens in US, IMS, International Microwave Symposium. Then also we give up graduate fellowships. Nowadays, a lot of Indian students are coming up and getting, and I'm really happy to see that India is now be playing in the world stage. And we have PhD initiative also, 100 plus sponsors to attend those sponsored conferences. And we have student paper competitions. And this is the 3-minute thesis, I should tell, and then I will talk about it a little bit more in the later. As I was mentioning, we ask really hardcore to present their work to somebody who does not know anything about engineering. Maybe somebody is a singer or an artist or somebody like that. Somebody is a singer or an artist or somebody like that. And that communication happened. So continuing education, also there are other ways for like young faculties as well as researchers. We have other microwave lectures and speakers bureau options, and we have online courses and webinars also. Now we are saying that be a part of this community, and the students are like really first year, I think half price free. Students only pay 50 cents, like half US dollar. And the professionals and academics pay $7. It's pretty cheap that way. And you get to be part of a bigger community, worldwide community by doing that, and have online access to a lot of things. So the next one I would like to say about some of my things are missing. We are doing as a broadening the participation I mentioned in the beginning. I am the chair of that committee from IEEE MTTS. We started an initiative to engage Northeast India. What we started in the beginning of the year to identify the different parts of the world. For example, Africa. Africa was one of the main ones for us. Then Latin America, Southeast Asia, then Eastern European countries. Because India, other parts of India are very well integrated. But then I am from northeastern part of India, so I kind of wanted to see that Northeast India gets some advantages from these initiatives. And so what we started with some webinar series, and only two webinars we have done because we are doing a workshop. So first webinar was given by the current president of the MTTS, Dr. Gautam Chattopadhyay, and he still works at NASA JPL. And he spoke about space exploration and our space in the universe. And then the second one was like more technical, although like he spoke about the MTTS membership opportunities and advantages. He gave a talk on Professor Endingju from Ireland, University College of Dublin. And he's an expert on the power amplifier for 6G. And he gave the second talk. So we have a workshop coming up. So we kind of paused this webinar effort, but we'll start it again. So as I mentioned multiple times that this was a problem, I think, from my side. Sorry. So what we are doing, in addition to that webinar, we started talking to the IIT Guwahati folks, and we started planning a workshop to just 2-day workshop, which will be held on like September 9 to 10, 2025. And that's more focused on the RF to millimeter wave and beyond, but we have some opportunities for the BTech and BE students also. The theme of this workshop is spectrum rising from RF to millimeter wave and beyond, and that's something more technical and falls into the MTTS society category more. So, but there are opportunities for undergrads also to see what these technologies and how these technologies are done, and you will be able to meet a lot of world-class leaders there who will be coming from outside the India as well as from Indian organizations like ISRO, DRDO, and other places. So these workshops also does, as I mentioned, 3-minute thesis competition. So development of soft skills. So the BTech students, if you are coming there, I would encourage you to join this. You will be trained by somebody how to do that. And basically there will be a panel of non-specialist judges who will review your presentation. Which you will have just 3 minutes to present and to make it engaging, accessible, and unforgettable. And they will rate you how your presentation was. So if you are coming to this conference and if you have registered for this workshop, not the conference, the workshop, please, I will advise you to register for this competition also, because it will give you an opportunity to talk to the mentors who will be mentoring you for your presentation based on a topic that you select. And whether you get prizes or not, I mean, you'll get a certificate. Everybody will get certificates, and then the winners will get some amount of money. I don't know how much exactly. First, second, third prizes for 2 categories. One category is for masters and PhD students. Another category is for BTech students. So I would say BTech students also, although you do not know this technology area very well, still this competition will allow you to learn some soft skills, hopefully. And I will encourage, if you are coming there, to join this 3MT competition in Guwahati. So I want to conclude now that the challenges we have for going forward for the technology. It's the all multidisciplinary technology. If you see, AI needs to run on the softwares and run on the hardwares also. So the hardware constraints energy efficiency and then data rate issues. So many who are very talented and come up with interdisciplinary smarter designs. And AI cannot replace the engineers. It is augmenting and accelerating the innovations, as I say, because AI has to run on hardware, and advancement of these very hard electromagnetics and device technologies with energy efficiency are essential for AI to survive for long run. As the demand goes higher and higher, the hardware has to provide, otherwise it will be too expensive in some cases. So RF engineering, we talk about like it is about signals and transfer of data. It's not just that, it's about intelligence. So we are all learning in the AI era. We need to know multiple disciplinary things and want to see how the intelligence plays a role in going forward. And I will encourage folks to get into multidisciplinary areas and learn the hardware skills very fast, because software and AI skills you can pick up. I'm picking up now or at this late age. I'm learning AI now, and so it's necessary, because otherwise we will not be able to survive. So that's what I wanted to talk today, to discuss on how the technology landscape is changing, and it is changing so fast that you need to learn. But along with like learning technologies, having some soft skills to navigate through the different work culture environments, and having a network, and then having mentors, because during challenging times your network the people will help. And in my career, I have received help from so many people from all over the world, because I approached them. In the beginning of my career, I did not, because I was too shy to do that, and I was like, I didn't feel comfortable for many cultural reasons or social reasons, and maybe I was like not self confident or suffering from self doubt. So if you can get rid of those and approach people, they might respond. Everybody may not respond, but some will respond. So I used to feel that, okay, how can I approach such a big guy? He may not be replying back. But some of them may not reply, but many of them surprised me. And believe me or not, they helped me more than the people that I knew. So I do not know at personal level whether I'll be able to talk to any of you, but these are all like personal stories that we will be also discussing. We'll be having a panel during the workshop where some of us will be sharing our stories and have like roundtable conversation with group of students. So if you are there, please join those discussions and conversations, and because we want to learn from you also, it goes both ways, as I mentioned. So that's what is I really shared some of the details that I feel are important with you, and please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this wonderful session.
Thank you.
May I now request Assistant Professor Mr. Deepjyoti Deb, Head of Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering Department of Techno College of Engineering Agartala, to please address the vote of thanks.
Uh, Thank you, Disha. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. A very good morning to all. So we have come to the conclusion of today's talk. So on the behalf of the Department Electronics and Communication Engineering, Techno College of Engineering Agartala, I sincerely thank Dr. Devani Chaudhary for delivering such an excellent platform. Simple presentation has extremely beneficial for our students, I hope,
Thank you.
providing them a good, valuable knowledge about the latest challenges, changes, and trends in present day scenario in the technology domain. Uh, we will also encourage our students to participate in the presentation and competitions that you just told. We are truly grateful, ma'am, for the time and effort that you dedicated to our students, ma'am.
Thank you.
I also extend my vote of thanks to our principal, sir, our faculty members and students for their support and active participation. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you all.
everyone. It was a pleasure knowing all of you, and I hope to see many of you
Yeah.
in
Yeah, ma'am.
Guwahati. Hope to see you.
Yeah, sure,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you again.
Over to you, Disha.
Thank you, sir. And thank you, everyone, for attending this webinar.